If you've been keeping an eye on Wellen Park lately, you already know that this area has become one of the most family-friendly places in all of Southwest Florida. But there's one neighborhood out here that it feels a little different. It feels like the sweet spot between affordability, location, and lifestyle. And that's Lakespur. From the floor plans to the fun, this is the place to settle down. And stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you one thing that families tell me after they tour Lakespur, something they didn't automatically expect, but they absolutely love. Wellen Park has only been around for a few years, but there are probably already 20 distinct neighborhoods throughout this blossoming area. And tucked in the southwest corner of River Road and US 41, there's one subdivision that has real neighborhood energy. You see kids riding their bikes, scooters, people walking, dogs, morning joggers, and neighbors who will actually wave at you as you drive by. That place is Lakespur, a place where families actually live, not just the subdivision of people who just disappear into their homes. So over at Pulte, they're offering several single-family floor plans and leaning heavily into functionality. You know, big kitchens, smart storage, flexible spaces, and big, bright great rooms. Now these homes check all the boxes for some busy families. So let's start the tour off with one of Pulte's furnished models. Now here is the Mystique model. This is one of Pulte's most popular models. Basic 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, about 1,900 square feet. But this one, they have the flexibility. You can make it a 4-bedroom, you can add the 3rd bathroom. So I'm going to show you what this one has. As you can see, the garage here is the model center. But let's go take a peek inside and show you the little bump ups that you can get here in the Mystique. So here at the front foyer, you've got bedrooms on either side, to the left and to the right. So we're going to go left, and this one has a front bedroom with a bump out. So that adds just some little square footage here. Gives it a really nice feel and a very open feel, very light and bright. And then you have another full bathroom here that was added on. So let me show you this, how this one's framed out, and make that a full suite if you kind of want to put a pocket door in there. And just behind me, here is another bedroom. Full bedroom. And what would normally be the laundry room right here. And then we're going to step into the rest of the home. And they do have a bonus room here. So you see, this is used as an office, or maybe a sitting room, or maybe a TV room, whatever you'd like. But they do have a great room concept. Like I said, this is one of their most popular models. This Mystique, you'll see it in many different Pulte's communities. Really nice size island. There's your view. And then they have a good size pantry. I like this wraparound. Gives you a little more than just one shelf area. That's your dining area. And this one does have a pool. So you're probably looking at about $423 to start. Once you put some upgrades or do some different things. They've got one inventory about $470. Let me show you out here what we've got. And these doors totally collapse in and give you that indoor-outdoor feel. And as I said, they pocket in. So voila, you have indoor-outdoor space. This would be your original lanai right up here. There is your trusses. So it's a wraparound, a really good size lanai, but this is even nicer because they got the pool package and they're sitting on a lake. So it shows you the possibilities here in the Mystique. And let's go take a look at the primary. Go right behind here, make the corner, baffle the sound, and there's your really nice primary. Some ceiling effects, and let's check out that bathroom. 2 sinks here, a little peek in here, and a really deep walk-in Roman shower with a bench. Some natural light with a transom window. Got a closet as well. Of course, the throne room. And then there is going to be your primary closet. So, as I mentioned, you're going to be talking in the 400s here. 423 to start, add up. So, inventory about 470. So that gives you an idea. Here, family home in Lakespur, Pulte's Mystique model. Now let's talk about schools, which is one of the biggest reasons families choose Lakespur. You're zoned for Sarasota County school system, which is one of the top rated districts in the entire state. But families here typically look at nearby Taylor Ranch Elementary. It's a well-loved school with strong parental involvement. But there is also a tuition-free charter option, a K through 8th grade school that recently opened right inside Wellen. It's called the College Preparatory Academy at Wellen Park. Then there's Venice Middle School with good programs and community-driven, highly rated extracurricular programs. And lastly, but not least, is the soon-to-be open fall of 2026 Wellen High School, a gleaming brand new campus with state-of-the-art facilities and athletic fields, which sits right next door to Lakespur. One of the many new possible schools as the area grows. There's even a branch campus of State College of Florida right there in Wellen. Now let's head over to another of Pulte's furnished models. So this is the Prestige model at Lakespur. As you notice, we've got tile roofs and we've got paver driveways, paver walkways. Got a nice little porch up front. One of my favorites here in Florida to have that little covered porch and a really deep inset front door away from the elements and nicely shaded. Let's go in. So this can be either a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, as we mentioned. 2,000 square feet to about 2,200, depending on what you want to do. Just off the main entry is a bedroom. So as you've seen here, this is a full ensuite. It's kind of like having a primary in the front and a really good closet. Lots of space here. So like I said, kind of like having a secondary primary. And let me swing that around. Lots of beautiful natural light. And if you'd like, because I'm going to show you here in a second, if you'd like, they have what's the office or den. This can be your 3rd bedroom. There is a little coat closet here that would disappear, and then they put a door here, a hallway here to the 2 bedrooms. But that gives you the flexibility of if you need that 3rd bedroom, or if you just like this. What I like about it is we still have closet space. So you still have your closet even though it's a den office. So that allows you that option, showing some ceiling options. Very high ceilings here, 10 feet. There is your door to your garage. There's your half bath. So this does have 2.5. And then as we noted, you may have seen this Prestige before. There's my favorite little, is this a safe? No, it's just a laundry chute right here to your laundry. So that's kind of a neat little treatment there. So let's go out back to the main area. Another great storage area. Let me show you that. Very deep, very deep. So that allows you some more storage right there. And no, that wasn't the pantry because you've got a really good sized pantry. Once again, with the high ceilings, gives you a lot of ability to store all kinds of things. So this is your view from your sink. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the other side. There's your little dining nook. Now, if you wanted to make that a 3rd bedroom, you can also get a sunroom here. So lots of different options for you. Let me show you that alcove ceiling, little tray ceiling here. I like the little design up there as they did in the corner. So this model, base price at $480. But what's amazing right now, they have one, everything included, upgrades, all that, lot and everything. You can get it for under $500. $499 right now, folks. So if you want something amazing like this here in Wellen Park, this is a great home. For under $500, that's pretty unusual. So there you go. And we'll step out there in a second, but let me show you the primary here as we head back. Once again, beautiful tray ceiling, some upgrades, design, good size closetry. Once again, those ceilings allow you to go all the way up. There's a nice little area here. You can make it what you want, maybe a makeup area, all kinds of things, sitting area, but got your transom light coming through. There you go. So as you're noticing, yes, these are two really good size closets. Yes, let me show you around there. So really, really good sized closets here. And once again, we're gonna peek in the laundry area. So that's a nice little feature. People love that. Once again, here's a look at your primary. So this, like I said, right now won't last long. They only have one of these in inventory that you can grab for $4.99. Reach out to me and put in an offer. See if we don't even put in a even lower offer than that. See what they do for us. Another thing I wanted to point out, these nice high windows. Gives you natural light, but it doesn't keep you from putting any furniture against the walls or having any issues there, and it gives you some privacy from your neighbors. Let's peek out real quick and see what we have out here. So we've got triple sliders that allow you this nice indoor-outdoor living. You're out of the elements. Got another nice shade, beautiful pool, preserve view, and this one runs basically the length of the house. And see that wide, beautiful, that see-through screen there with no metal, nothing blocking your view. That is available as well. So ask me about that for updates. But that gives you an idea of what you can find here in the Prestige model here at Lakespur. And here's another nice thing about Lakespur. You won't have to spend your weekends taking care of your yard because lawn care and landscaping for both homes and the common areas are all included in the HOA. So trust me, that will keep the community looking sharp for years to come. So the HOA runs $316 per month, and that also includes the pool, cabana, playground, and the community lawn, along with street lights and property management. So the CDD, that runs generally between $1,500 and $2,500 per year, and that's rolled into your annual property taxes. And as I always tell people in master plan communities like this, a CDD is simply a cost of having brand new roads, utilities, trails, and upgraded infrastructure from day one, and the ability to keep them looking fresh years down the road. You know, one of the biggest selling points of Lakespur is the convenience. You're just a few minutes from downtown Wellen, the 80-acre lake, restaurants, coffee shops, bike rentals, and music events. New parks and sports fields, Pulte Park, Publix, shopping and medical centers, miles of trails, and of course the close proximity to Venice and Minnesota beaches. So even though it is new, it really is close enough to everything. But when you're inside Lakespur, it never feels hectic or overstimulating. This is the relaxed side of Wellen Park, the place families settle into because it's peaceful, practical, and connected. Here's a look at one of the recent holiday markets, setting up shop right next to the amenity center. So, who is Lakespur ideal for? Well, how about first-time homebuyers who want brand new construction? Or families who want value without giving up lifestyle? Relocators who need a friendly, easy-to-navigate community? Or seasonal residents who just simply want to lock and leave? Or anyone who wants Wellen Park but doesn't want to pay luxury pricing? The floor plans are flexible, the price points are approachable, and the neighborhood just has that everyday Florida charm. All right, now here's the part I hear over and over, and it's something that people don't always expect. After buyers tour Lakespur, they almost always tell me it feels like home instantly. And that's rare, especially in new construction. There's something warm and grounded about Lakespur, a sense of community that hits you right away. It's not flashy, it's not pretentious, it's just genuinely a great place to live. So if you're looking for family-friendly, approachable, well-located new construction right inside Wellen Park, Lakespur could absolutely be it. Remember, we are your one-stop new home shop. So if you want the latest quick move-ins, or you're planning a trip to tour our area, make sure you call, text, or set up a free Zoom call for plenty of insider info that's tailored to your exact needs. Or just reach out if you'd like a copy of our quick handy Wellen Park neighborhood comparison chart. For living and buying in Sarasota, I'm Rob Rovnath. Check out these other videos on this Wellen Park series. right here.